What is good, everyone? What is up? Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, or today, I should say. We're going on a little bit early, a little bit earlier than usual, but we're doing something a little bit different than usual today. A lot of you guys know that I do hip hop album reviews, and I'm usually joined by RBH for the hip hop album reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and send him this link right now. But I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. I wanted to give y'all something a little bit early tonight. I wanted to talk about something that was actually really hitting in the streets right now. Dark Low's new album, Borrowed Time with Harry Fraud. And I wanted to give a track by track, review of the album. Of course, we're going to actually grade it. We're going to grade the album. We're going to speak on the features as well, and a number of other things, you guys. We're just going to cover the whole album back, top to bottom, first track all the way to the last track, going over several of the lyrics, all different types of stuff. Share this video, everyone. Appreciate Global Star Entertainment tuning in. Have you all had the opportunity to hear Dark Low's album, Borrowed Time, yet? I'm asking everybody in the chat, have you had the chance to hear Dark Low and Harry Fraud's new album, Borrowed Time? I'm going to put the link up. It's actually climbing up the charts right now, you guys, on Apple, on iTunes Music. It's climbing up the charts. So I want everyone to purchase Dark Low's album, times Harry Fraud, Borrowed Time. Yeah, man, it's a great album to have on repeat. It's 24 minutes. It's 24 minutes, you guys. It is 9 tracks. There's 3 features. Share this video, everyone. Fly Prolific. Did you hear the bar? Did you hear the bar on the album? We're going to go over it all today, you guys. We're going to go over all the rumors that Dark Low has addressed on the album. Because we're going over it track by track. Everybody, I want to know, what was your favorite song? What was everybody's favorite record on the Borrowed Time album? That's what I want to know right now. What was everyone's favorite track on the Borrowed Time album? If I was asked what my favorite tracks were, or tracks to look out for, Careless for sure. Had Withdrawals. Man, those were some really good tracks, you guys. Had Withdrawals, and then the other record that I said was actually the last record on the album, called Careless. Another really good record, you guys, is actually Premonition, track number 2. Let me see. What do you all have to say? Highs for the Lows says he likes Blicky. Oh, yeah, Blicky was definitely a dope track. I really enjoyed Blicky. Maurice agrees with me. Maurice said Premonition. I'm asking everybody, what was your favorite record on Dark Low's new album, Borrowed Time with Harry Fraud? What was your favorite record? Was it the one with 38 SPESH? Was it the record with Ab, the lead joint? Vultures? Was it Missing Summers with Boldy James? I'm just asking everybody right now, what was your favorite track? If I had to go for an overall favorite, I think I would have to go with Careless. And it's really crazy how strong Dark Low ended this album. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy how long. Highs for the Low says Careless is Night. Steven Rivera says all of it. I can't pick one. It's 9 records, you guys. It's even the right left interlude. You know what I'm saying? The right left interlude, shots ringing with 38 SPESH, as I said before. The album is filled with a lot of great singles, a lot of great music overall. And we knew Dark Low was going to come back with that. So I wanted to come on here and do an official review for it. Shortly, I'm going to be joined by RBH. We might be joined by the Philly representative, Rosewood, as well. We know a lot of people are talking about this. Low had actually posted on his Instagram that it jumped up on the iTunes charts. So that's why I actually put the link. I put the link at the top. So anybody that wants to hit the iTunes, download the album. Let's support Dark Low. Let's show them we can get behind him, you guys. Careless is nice. Yep. Maurice Reynolds says, I haven't heard the whole album, but 3 songs I heard was hard. Typical Low, though. So I guess if you heard 3 songs, what did you hear? Did you hear Vultures, Missing Summers? And or did you hear the first 3 records on the joint, which were Daily Prayers, Premonition, and Shots Ringing with 38 Spesh? Don Gunna, appreciate you tapping in. Hit that like button and share this video. Don Gunna says, Daily Prayer. Salute to you, bro. Daily Prayer was dope. We're going to get into that in just a second. We're going to get into that in just a second because Daily Prayer actually is what started off the album. Benji Brooks says, Shots Ringing with 38 Spesh was his favorite record on the joint. Everybody, post up what your favorite record was on Borrowed Time. As I said, my 3 favorite records, and I'm going to wait till the end to make this official judgment, but 3 records that off top stand out to me after listening to the album about 4 times. The 3 records, I'm going to say Careless, Had Withdrawals, and I really liked Premonition. You know what I mean? Premonition was different. So I'm asking everybody, what was your favorite Dark Low song on the new album that he dropped with Harry Fraud, Borrowed Time? And also I put the purchase link, the iTunes link, I put it pinned to the chat so y'all can check it out. Let's see what everyone had to say, though. My man Hakeem got the orange Gorilla Kush for this. Hakeem, I appreciate you tapping in. Hit that like button, bro. And what did you think about Borrowed Time? Did you have a chance to hear it, or are you interested in hearing my review with the hip-hop trivia battle champion, RBH? RBH, 100 people are in here to see you tonight, good brother.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? What's good? How you living? How's the weather? Let me know in the comments.
Everybody, let Ryan know. Let the homie RBH know, the hip-hop trivia champion, know how the weather is in your city. RBH cares about you all unapologetically.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So, RBH, before we get into this, man, I've been going over the best tracks. I was asking everybody what their favorite tracks were, man. And me personally, I was saying I really like Careless and I really like Had Withdrawals as well as Premonition. What were your go-to records on this album, Borrowed Time?
I really like Vultures. Vultures was amazing. With A.R.A.B., felt like A.R.A.B. really showed out for that record. That was dope. That one really touched the soul. Blicky was really good too. I was digging Blicky. You know what I'm saying? That was a real come up record, like a real feel good record. You know what I mean? Something like the weather that we have today in Connecticut, man. It's like 80 degrees. The sun is shining. Perfect song to ride around and listen to. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bite your list, but I'm Careless. That last track. When you talk about the perfect ending to a perfect salute. First and foremost.
Yo, RBH, I know a lot of people make a big deal about an intro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people make a big deal about an intro, but the way Dark Low ended this album, Borrowed Time, it was like one of the best endings to an album I've heard in a long time.
I have to agree. That hook, man, that hook was crazy. They say I changed, but then they wonder who's to blame. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is it me or is it the society?
Yo, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that in a little bit because that's the last track on this 9-song album. 9 songs, 24 minutes. Ronald Ruffin says Blicky and Careless, so he's right there with us. But let me ask you, RBH, as we start to get into this thing, 9 songs, 24 minutes. What did you think about that style of an offering?
You know, people's attention spans are short these days, you know what I mean? But this album really shines if you listen to it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one long ride, like it's one long vibe. We're gonna dissect it track for track, but it's better listened to as a whole. It's like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch it beginning, middle to end.
Yep. Mars, appreciate you. Dade County tuning in. Florida's in the building. He said, gang, I'm late, but I'm here. We appreciate you, man. You didn't miss anything. So far, we pretty much just asked, what was your favorite record on Borrowed Time? Have you had a chance to listen to it? So let's see. Sean Jenkins, major salute to you. Sean Jenkins said, Dark Low didn't do anything wrong. No time. No time for you. Just go to Haiti. Salute to Haiti, man. Major love to Haiti. Thank you for tuning in, John Stratton. Big Easy said he liked the record with 38 SPESH shots.
Whoa. No, my man, let's get into it, bro. Because that 38 SPESH is my new guy, bro. I went straight to Google after that. You talking about somebody that paints the picture? Sheesh.
Yep. Fly Prolific, Careless, Vultures, and Missing Summers. Yep. Yo, Missing Summers really grew on me, especially after a shot of Henny.
Say what?
Yep. Maurice is right with you, RBH. He said shots ringing is the shit. Appreciate Buffalo for tuning in tonight. Let's see. Okay.
Buffalo, what up?
So let's see. Reese Scott in the building. Major salute. He said it's 91 out here in Philly.
I'm hating. Nice.
Mr. Do it all. Tuned in from Philly. Major salute to Philly. You know we love you. Let's see. Borrowed Time. Ronald says Borrowed Time will be something to always remember. He's putting it right up there with Lowe's other tapes, like The Testimony, Bucket List, Timeless. Dark Low made an album called Timeless with V Don, RBH. I believe it was 11 tracks, 33 minutes. So right with what you're saying, the attention span, you want to be right there around a half an hour.
Right.
So let's get into it, man. We start Borrowed Time off with Daily Prayers. Dark Low begins rapping on it. This is hairy fraud. You a heavy fraud. You know, when he just started the album off like that, it's like, wow. Dark Low's got the A-list producer with him now. You know what I mean? Now Dark Low isn't running around jumping on beats like it's the mixtape era anymore. You know what I mean? He's coming with something new, RBH. Like he's like, you know, what did you think about this joint, Daily Prayers, man? How did you like the start of the album?
That was a perfect Philly intro. You know what I'm saying? It caught my attention. It let you know what wave he was on. First of all, before I say anything, because I don't want to say it every song we get into, big ups to Harry Fraud. Bro, Harry Fraud killed every single track. I'll talk about why, but let's just let it be known. Harry Fraud killed every single track. With Daily Prayers, like the bars is what really caught me. Like Dark Low, he's a real visual rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's rapping, you can close your eyes and see what he's talking about. That's why I say it's like a movie. You know what I mean? You get more out of this album when you listen to it from beginning, middle to end. So anyway, he comes off and like the bar that really caught me, and I ran it back a few times, was when he said the body dropped on the street and she was innocent. I was like, bro, who can't relate to that? You know what I'm saying? Like he really reflects on his wins and his losses. It's a real summary of everything that you're about to get for the next 8 tracks. You know what I'm saying? Then my man said, I took a year off and I'm still potent. Whew. Yes. That's my guy, bro.
Yeah, to comment on that, man, I would have to say, you know, having that year off, being away from the general public for a year, the masses, you know, the country, even outside the country, everybody was like, we lost Dark Low for a second, but now we got him back, and I'll be damned if we lose him again. It's like, that's what, you know, that's what it's like saying to me. A lyric that got me on there was, he said, you know, the fast money, you know, my past is bummy. I was the old head shooters. I was the crash dummies.
Facts.
Yep. You know, that lyric hit me because later on in the same track, Low said, these young bulls want to blaspheme me. You know what I mean? And then he was just like, chill. And then he was telling his homie that wanted to blast for him to chill. So he's sort of giving you an indication of like the type of person he is, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people would want to use their power for destruction. You know what I mean? A lot of people would want to, you know, like what they say about some people who like would bang them Smurf and 50 Cent, even for example, you know, like they were running around doing crazy shit when 50 didn't want them to, etc.
Right. Right. Like you got control over your unit. You know what I mean? Your crew gonna want to fly off the hinges for whatever reason. You know what I mean? You got to be the one in control to be like, nah, chill, relax. Let me handle that.
Yep. So right now we're actually talking about daily prayers, you guys. Yep, like you said, you know, with the lyric about he took a year off and got more potent. He also said, "This is tailor made. I came back and I elevate." He really did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He really did. He came back and he elevated. You know what I mean? I could see it just from watching his lives. How many people were in his lives back then compared to now? You know, he really has elevated.
Because you know who's really there for you when you get locked up. People think you're not gonna see the light of day again. You know what I'm saying? People don't write, people don't visit. You know what I mean? You come home, it's lighter, but it's more secure because the people that surround you is really real. You know what I'm saying? They really gonna hold it down for you. I felt that, man. Like that song, it's really about wins and losses, man. Like, you know, he talks about how he lost and then how he came back and now he's winning. And like, you know what I'm saying? He got a chip on his shoulder.
Yep. And he even addressed his case right on the intro. He said, the Fed case, they want to give me 8, but you know I'm going to stand on 10, you know? And Low has actually come on my channel, interview format. He's actually addressed it in other interviews now as well, but he is facing like a maximum sentence of 9 to 20 years or something like that. Like they were saying 9, I heard a decade. I'm hearing all sorts of crazy numbers that he's facing right now, but they don't ever report the minimum amount of time that he could get, like the 6 months, the 1 year. They like to focus on the 20 years, the 9 years, the 10 years, the 8 years.
They do.
Yep. Ronald, we're gonna get that to that in a second. But good thing you said that because I actually didn't write that bar down. You dudes is WrestleMania. I'm from Philly, but I rep the whole Pennsylvania. But yeah, daily prayers. RBH said it best though. Really a record, a great record to open it up, to open up the album. And he had even addressed, you know, some of the personal things that he's going through. You know what I mean? All the speculation of him facing a lot of years in jail. Schizo said, great track. My opinion, real talk, I would give them the 8 years. Whoa. Damn. Soul Joker, don't play.
Wow.
Primo, what's popping, man? Appreciate you for tapping in. We're actually doing the official review of Dark Low's new album with Harry Fraud. Dark Low has a new album out right now. It's actually in the description. We got it pinned up right now. So everybody go purchase that on iTunes. You're not too late. We've only spoken about the first record, the intro, Daily Prayers, where Low actually addressed the 8 years. Low actually addressed coming back and being more potent, coming back and elevating in his career. And that's really all I've seen from him since he's come home, RBH, is pure elevation.
Yeah, same.
You know, when you got Complex and all the major websites actually blogging about you, what else can you say?
I'm trying to tell you. You know, I mean, for somebody that's on probation, man, he's really showing out right now. He's really putting his best foot forward. Respect and salute to that guy.
Yep. Real shit, man. So we're gonna move on to the second track. This is actually one of my favorite tracks on the EP. You know, the beat is heavy on this one, you guys. It's Premonition. You know, but it's a laid back, subdued flow. You know, he's got a different subdued flow on it. He's got like a laid back flow. He's like, on one of the lyrics, he's like, most you dudes is cancer to me. My young dudes is shooters, but they don't answer to me.
Whew. Yeah.
Yo, he had some lyrics on this one, on this Premonition joint, guys. He said, I need it all handed to me. 15, the mandatory. Lawyer handled it for me. You gonna sing like Tory.
Caught that. Yeah.
You caught that one? That was
Definitely caught that.
that
Was good.
Oh no, that wasn't necessarily a shot at Tory either. He just said,
No, he's just saying you're gonna sing. Like if you was in that situation, you would sing, meaning you would snitch, you would tell.
Yep. He said, I need it all handed to me. 15, the mandatory. Lawyer handled it for me. You gonna sing like Tory. Yeah. I'd love to see a Dark Low in Tory Lanez record. And you know Tory Lanez actually respects the real G's. Like he had, you know, buddied up with Casanova.
Yeah. Yeah. Tory pays dues. The wordplay on that record was incredible. That's what really caught me. Dark Low really stood out with that wordplay. It was a whole different type of wordplay. Like when he said Hell on Earth, that's what Mob said. Or no, he said the world is yours. That's what Nas said. Hell on Earth, that's what Mob said. I was like, okay. Like this that hard gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, let me ask you about that because I wanted to ask you about that, RBH. Yeah, Dark Low said the world is ours. That's what Nas said. It's hell on earth. That's what the Mob said. Fear no evil. That's what God said. I believe them all. That's what I said. What do you make, like, RBH, what do you make of Dark Low shouting out the East Coast legends like Nas and Mobb Deep on Premonition, bro?
Those are probably his idols, you know what I'm saying? People that he looked up to. So he had to send them a solid salute with some solid bars. You know what I mean? Like this record right here, really, it was like the strength of street knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually gonna learn from what you hearing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn from another man's the way he's winning and the way that learn from his mistakes as well. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a good record to shock them out on too. Definitely captivated.
Yep. And RBH, it seems that Dark Low actually has a new project coming with Havoc. Just hearing how he's gelling with Harry Fraud here, man. What do you think about the fact that Dark Low actually has a project or some records coming with Havoc from Mobb Deep? The guy, he literally, we're talking about him shouting out right now. Salute Havoc.
That's incredible, man. There ain't nothing like working with your idols, man. You know what I mean? Because if I'm taking a guess, like if that's one of his favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying, he's shouting him out in the record, he learned from him. So their styles should blend well together. And the fact that he's rapping over a Harry Fraud beat, that's that melodramatic, you know what I'm saying, that same type of vibe that the Mob brings and the same type of flow. So, you know what I'm saying? So like, yo, that's something I'm looking forward to seeing. Definitely. How about y'all? Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, what do you guys think in the comments? Dark Low and Havoc. Like, what do you guys think? But Mars says metaphors are through the roof.
Completely. Yo, he showed his ass, man. That pen game is serious.
Primo said it. Just heard it. The beat is hard. Everybody share this video. Everybody share this video right now. We got to get more light on Borrowed Time. Definitely, probably the hottest project so far of 2021. I mean, it's May. We're about to hit Memorial Weekend, and I haven't heard a hotter project yet. RBH, you're an album guy. You're an album guy. Have you heard maybe we shouldn't answer that just yet, but all right. 504 Chino. Salute, man, from the 504. Major salute to you. Ronald says he expresses his pain and the struggle, and you can feel it all. And Ronald also says Low and Havoc would be a great duo.
Yeah, that would be dope. I'm trying to tell you. That other line he said too, you dinner like I missed lunch. I felt that.
Yep. Let me get to that right here. I think I got that. No, I don't got that one actually. Yep, you didn't. He said AKAs, there were various. I'm out in LA. I had the steak asparagus with Nipsey and his Savages. Drag my name through the mud. The fame came with blood. But yeah, he Dark Low had said in a couple interviews that it's crazy after somebody passes how much you start remembering about the time that you had actually seen them, RBH.
Yeah. It becomes precious because you're not going to get it back. That's the truth.
Yep,
Like
that's
he did.
yep.
Oh yeah, he did a really good job, man. Just like I said, man, he does a really good job of that storytelling. Like close your eyes and listen, you could really see what he's talking about. He said, my man said 19 copping fives. When my plug got the time, I cried like my father. No, my bad. My bad. No, he didn't say that. Is this the Premonition? This is the record with 38 Special, right?
No, we're not on that one yet. That's actually the third record. We're still on the record, the Premonition solo
My
joint.
bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I went too far. I went too far. I went too far. I went too far.
Yeah, I thought I had that lyric down though about the when he said you guys is looking like lunch. But yeah, Premonition was great, and I'm
Nah,
gonna he
looking like lunch. I think that's on the next record with 38 Special.
oh it is okay.
Yeah,
So
believe so.
I want to just say that he had daily prayers, and then he took it up a notch with Premonition. You know, from an intro to a full record, I want to say he did what you're supposed to do right here.
Definitely.
Now we get to track 3, and he does what you're supposed to do if we're talking classic fashion. He introduces a feature. Now, he's introducing a feature here, RBH. Let me give you a little bit of background about 38 Special, man. 38 Special actually just dropped a duet mixtape with Benny the Butcher called Trust the Sopranos. It's a collaboration tape that dropped the same day as Dark Low's project. 38 Special's group is called Trust Gang, and Benny the Butcher's crew is the Black Soprano family. So they came together to actually form Trust the Sopranos. So
Okay.
this feature right here is actually a really big thing. You know what I mean? 38 Special is making a lot of noise, and it's like kind of like connecting the dots, you know, because Dark Low messes with all those guys like West Side Gun, Benny the
Right.
Butcher, Conway, now 38 Special.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, 38 Specials. Yo, that's something special. I'm just saying. I listened to him. I became a fan instantly. Instantly, I looked this guy up after I finished reviewing this album.
Wow. Really?
Bro, his bars, yo, in this song, like the way that he like he started off talking about, scraping, you know what I'm saying, trying to get to the bubble, trying to get to the bag. But then the 19 copping fives, when my plug got that time, I cried like my father died. Shh. Bro, then he starts talking about like how like his homeboy got shot, you know what I'm saying? His other homeboy went to jail. Like, yo, painting the whole picture, bro. I'm like, yo, I feel like I know this dude's story. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So Dark Low comes on the record first, though. So Dark Low came on the record and he said, I ain't missed once. I ain't missed once. F a gun. You gonna miss your fronts. You dinner like I missed lunch.
There it is.
Peep his body and he all slumped. They can diss me all they want. I'll take on all y'all at once. Yeah, that was definitely a rhyme scheme right there from Dark Low that caught me, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
More than just the you dinner like I missed lunch. You know what I mean? Dark Low really knows how to put these lines together. You know, as a lyricist yourself, what do you got to say about this rhyme right here?
Definitely. He switches up the rhyme scheme, which captures you again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's also not only does he have a dope rhyme scheme, but he's also telling a dope story too. You know what I mean? The story about the strike. It's like some ghetto gospel almost. You know what I mean? That's what I took away from the record.
Word, that's what's up. So you're really digging Dark Low's first feature on this album.
Yeah, I paid special attention to the feature because you can't just be having anybody feature on your record. And I never heard of 38 Special before. So, I kept a fine-tooth comb to see like, all right, is this dude gonna mess up the flow that we got, or is he gonna bring something to the table? Dude definitely brought something to the table and surpassed. That was lit.
I had noted down, I was like, yo, 38 Special came hard on this track. You know, he said, it's hard to fail when your profit rise. Big weight, my scales was never pocket size. I was 19 copping 5. When my plug caught that time, I cried like my pops had died. That was the lyric right there that took you. It took you into his lifestyle, and it was like, holy shit. So this guy had his thing going. He had his connect. He had the best connect. He was living his life, able to eat what he wanted to eat, go to the mall and shop. But once his connect got time in jail, all that is gone. All that is gone. You got to start saving your money or something, RBH. You got to start retracting your lifestyle to live inside of your new means.
Right. You don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a new plug. You got to start. It's like starting from scratch all over again.
Wow. 38 Spesh really captivated you with that bar so much that he made a fan out of you, RBH.
Real quick. Follow him on Spotify now.
That is what this shit is about. If nothing else, that is an important factor from the new Borrowed Time album, man. Dark Low putting 38 Spesh on that album is just another piece to making a classic EP, which we're trying to judge right now if he had. But according to RBH, we're getting there because third record, feature, perfect feature almost. He didn't go too brigado. You know, it's not like he brought West Side Gun or Benny the Butcher, but he brought one of the most talented people on the rise in hip hop.
And put a whole new light on him because I didn't know about him before then.
Major salute to C Murda. I really appreciate you, man. He says, keep doing your thing, bro. Thanks for the update on the hip hop community. Blessings. Appreciate you tapping in to this hip hop review. You know, RBH and me, we're on our shit, man. We got 140 people in here tonight, and we appreciate all of you guys tapping in, man. Hakeem says, Dark Low is fire lyrically wise, but the beats is too soft. He needs that Griselda banger. Hakeem, you must be off some Henny. No, you must not be off Henny because you're not listening to shit right. Hakeem, I'm not going to read any more of your dumbass comments because I saw a couple of the other bullshit comments, so I'm not reading any more. Now, if anybody has real constructive criticism to say, that's cool, but that dude is just hating.
Yeah, because this is Harry Fraud at his best. You know what I mean? And Harry Fraud delivers, bro. Like Harry Fraud's never put out nothing whack, is what I'm gonna say. But this right here, if Harry Fraud is always consistent, he's above and beyond on this. I can't even relate to what that was saying.
Yeah, that was like one of the comments that you wish you would have never read because somebody's just like hating to get a reaction. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, RBH, they were just speaking. I know you were going to go in on him because this is some of Harry Fraud's best work, and it's not just saying it.
Right. You're just talking at that point. Like, I respect your opinion. That's really how you feel. Cool. But yeah, you must be on something, bro.
No, he must not know who Harry Fraud is.
Yeah, I can't relate. I can't relate.
Because let's be honest, RBH, this album, Borrowed Time, Dark Low, and Harry Fraud, it was mentioned on the Joe Budden podcast just now. It was mentioned on the Joe Budden podcast. They were talking about it. They had a couple of Budden's new co-hosts were saying that this is the best body of work they've heard in a year from Harry Fraud.
Completely agree. If you're not a fan of Dark Low, and you're a fan of Harry Fraud, this should pull you in, and vice versa. If you never listen to Harry Fraud, this is like the perfect time. This is the perfect introduction for a new fan. Definitely.
All right, so let's get into the record Vultures, RBH. Track number 4, Vultures. It was released as the first single. It was actually picked up by just about every single blog, man. You know, on the track, Dark Low starts us off, and I got to say, Dark Low wasn't lying when he said, they let me out, and I got focused.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And this one's featuring ARAB, too.
Right. This one's featuring Ab. There's been some scrutiny, RBH. You're an artist. You know about mixing. You know about putting a record out. You know, you're working on your album, Unapologetic. Cheap plug for RBH's album. He is the hip-hop trivia champion. Unapologetic coming soon, you guys, from RBH. Dope album. But RBH, when you heard ARAB's voice coming into the record, how did you feel like it was added on there due to the fact that they moved it from another track?
I felt like Ab had something to say on that record, honestly. I didn't even know they moved it from another track. I felt like Ab was like, okay, this is my man. I'm going to have to show out because it's going to be the joint that everybody's going to be checking out for. It's going to be the joint that everybody's looking out for because that's the dynamic duo right there. ARAB and Dark Low. Dark Low and ARAB. Batman and Robin. You know what I mean?
Maybe even at this point, Batman and Superman.
Yeah, there you go.
With Dark Low being the Batman.
Yeah, I can see that. ARAB being the Superman.
Ab is the Superman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ab is the Superman when he can make lyrics hit like, you know what I mean? 44 bullets inside of the Cobra. To count 'em 500,000, you gotta be sober. You know what I mean?
Mm,
He made you
mm.
love, that lyric. You know what I
Fact.
mean?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
pet trap house without a promoter. You
Mm,
know? Ab just
mm.
comes in with some lyrics that really makes you love his shit. But Dark Low has the imagery, RBH. I know you remember this blog,
Yeah.
and I know everybody in the chat remembers this this bar, not this blog. I am the king of the bloggers, though. Cheap plug. Um, Dark Low said, I seen a dead body first in elementary. It F's you up mentally.
Mentally.
Went to the streets eventually. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
he puts you he puts you into that story within
Yeah.
like what about 3 bars.
Immediately into it. Yeah, it's just like, yo, come with me. I'm gonna show you what I've been through. Took me right there, man.
He's
Right
like,
there.
I remember I seen a dead body in elementary. You're right there with him. You're in elementary. You're 6 years old. You know what I mean? In elementary, you're
F
right
you up
there.
mentally.
You're right there. Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? You're seeing it.
Mm.
You're walking down the train tracks with Dark Low now, seeing a dead body in elementary. Years
F
pass in
you
your
up.
life. Yeah,
F
that's
you up mentally.
right. And then you're like 14. You're like not even 10 years later. Went to the streets essentially.
Eventually. I wrote that one down too. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
The other
So
line I liked a lot was I was on live. No, he said I was online before a computer, 18 years old, putting four in the Ruger. I said, okay. I said, okay. That's that flashy rap. Like, all right, you trying to show out. You trying to show out with that pen. I respect that. That was another good one.
So, man, we hear a little bit of the Maxby and French Montana wave in there. You know, Harry Fraud has been so known for that. You know,
Yeah.
there's a woman singing on it, and she says, "The sound of 1,000 waves hit the shore." You know what I mean? Kind of going back to that sound, that surf sound. You know what I mean? I think Harry Fraud calls it surf school. RBH.
Mm. Mm. I like that term. All right, what up?
Yep, we are on Vultures right now. That was actually the first record released from Borrowed Time. RBH, you say that was the right record to release? You say that was the right out of listening to the whole 9? You say that's the right record to start it off with?
I mean, honestly, bro, I'm really a fan of this record. I would have went with any of them. I feel like any of them could have won, but I definitely feel like the dynamic duo is definitely a good presence to put out.
Yep.
Definitely.
And you know, a lot of people were getting on comments and saying, "Damn, this should have been below 6. This should have been below 6." But honestly, I feel like you got to give a little bit, you know, you got to make them wait a little bit more for below 6. You don't just
Facts.
put out below 6.
Facts. No, yeah, you make them wait. You make them wait.
Hold on. You might understand this reference, RBH. Free Baby says Dark Low is being Goku, but Ab is for show Vegeta.
Vegeta. Nah, it's reversed. Dark Low is Ab. No, I mean Dark Low is Ab. No, Dark Low is Vegeta. Goku would be the Superman reference, and Goku would be ARF.
Okay. So Goku is more like Superman.
Speaking of, there's my boy right there.
Who is that?
It's Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that's Goku. All right, you're putting me on to something.
Yeah, but he's smoking backwoods today, because you know how we rolling.
All right, so that's so we're about to get off track 4, Vultures, dope record. Let me see. So yes,
Get into
so
that interlude. Interlude.
let me see. Yep, we got through it. So then we make it to the interlude. And this is actually the shortest track. It's right, left, interlude. This is the shortest track. It's 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Hold on. Time out, Mikey T. Time out. Hip hop trivia question for Mikey T.
What's up?
So on this interlude, right, there was a skit from a movie in the beginning. What movie was this from?
I don't know. I don't know what movie that was from. What
You
was it?
do.
I do. I was gonna get to that in a second, man. You know,
Nah, you know what? Put
when
it
I'm
in the
right,
comments. Everybody in the comments. If you know the answer, put it in the comments.
when I'm right, I'm right. But when I'm wrong, I could have been right, so I'm still right because I could have been wrong. But I'm sorry because I could be wrong right now.
But I'm right. But I'm right. I'll give you a hint. Terrence Howard was the actor that delivered that line.
Oh, Terrence Howard, but I was right, and I could have been wrong. Is it the movie where he was playing the pimp?
Nope.
No, it's not the movie where he was playing the pimp.
Nope.
So it
The
wasn't the
fans
rap.
are gonna be mad at you if you don't get this, Mikey T. I'm just gonna tell you, like they're gonna be mad.
I know Terrence Howard. I do know Terrence Howard, you guys.
Yeah, he was the pimp. And what movie was that? Hard Out Here for a Pimp, or I
No,
forget the name of the movie.
that was the movie he did with Ludacris. That they won the Oscar for the song "Hard Out Here for a Pimp." That was the song on it. That wasn't the
369.
movie. You're saying that wasn't the movie though.
No, that was not the movie. That was
So
not the movie.
so it's actually two guys. It's actually two guys, or this guy talking to his girlfriend, right?
Nope, it's three guys. They're in the car. There's a guy in the back seat, and he keep on doing this. And he was like, "Yo, man, why you keep moving?" He was just like, "What you talking about?" You know what I'm saying?
I'm right. I know that I'm right, but right now,
Because somebody in the back seat fidgeting, something ain't right. There's something wrong with him. Something wrong with him.
they're saying it wasn't Hustle and Flow.
No, it's not Hustle and Flow. Come on, y'all. Y'all know. It's y'all gonna be mad. If you follow me and Mikey T and what we've been doing, you're gonna be mad.
Hold on. It's not the TV show Empire.
Absolutely not. It's a movie.
All right, so what is it, RBH? We got to move on from here.
Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 Cent.
Oh man, who gives a shit about that? Are you kidding?
It's relevant, man. That's where they got the skit from.
You're acting like Get Rich or Die Trying is wow, that's where they got the skit from though?
Yeah. That's a monumental. I mean, the movie was the movie, but that part in the movie was hilarious. Like it resonated.
50 must have just told him he was wrong after that. He must have, well, what if you're wrong?
But he was right. He was right. That was the dude that shot him.
All right, so let's get back into this though. So the right-left interlude, it's only 1 minute and 50 seconds. And RBH, before you took me into that, I wanted to ask you, what is an interlude generally used for?
It's usually like a break in the album. So like it kind of breaks it up. It could be like a skit, it could be like a prayer. DMX used to use them a lot when he would do his prayers in the middle of his albums. So it's kind of like a break to let you reflect on what you've heard, hear a new message. Like it might not be the same speed as what you've been hearing. It's usually like a little off, but it's usually a hiatus. Best way to use it. It's a hiatus in a project, in a musical project.
Well, I mean, there were some interesting lyrics in this joint, man. He actually did make reference to Prodigy. Rest in peace, Prodigy. He said, stab him in his face with his nose bone. That's actually a throwback lyric to Prodigy.
Yeah.
What did you think about him, or did anything else stand out to you on this record?
Right before he said that line, he said, went to sleep with my stomach growling.
Right.
And then he said, and now I'm up wilding. No, he said, looking at the moon and I'm up wilding. Don't even ask me why the fuck I'm wilding. Right.
Well, what do you make when somebody uses the word wilding 2 times like that? I mean, maybe he had said howling, maybe looking at the moon howling. Don't even ask me while I'm wilding. Or did he say wilding twice?
I mean, it's kind of lazy. Like you said, he could have said wilding. I got to take some points off for that. Because it's not even like a double entendre. But at the same time, it still caught me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm up wilding. Don't ask me while I'm wilding. You know what I'm saying?
While I'm wilding.
Right.
Yeah, I'm wilding. But don't ask me while I'm wilding. Yeah, in that sense, I do like it. And also, you gotta maybe potentially put the points back on, because using a term like I was looking up at the moon howling would be kind of cliche and generic, right?
Right. Because he wasn't looking at the moon howling. He was waking up looking at the moon wilding.
Yeah, he was. He's not a werewolf. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So,
right. You put the points back on.
right. So sometimes that whole thing where people use the same words, it has to be overlooked. But we're addressing it, man. You
It's
know,
how you do like it's how you do it. Like I'm in black and white. If you're reading it, no, you lose points. But if you listen to how he delivers it and it catches you, then he gains the points. So sometimes it's not about what you're saying, but how you say it, the cadence. You know what I mean?
Joe Mers, Borrowed Time is Dark Low's new album with Harry Fraud. Dark Low and Harry Fraud got together to do a new album. I've actually got the link pinned up in the chat right now. I want everybody to go click on it because it's doing numbers, you guys. Dark
Check
Low's
it
album,
out.
Dark Low's album's actually in the top 10 right now on iTunes. So everybody needs to go support Low. Just
Check
Vision.
it out. It's
Salute,
dope
man.
hip hop, man.
Ghostface said he's not a werewolf.
But that was the reference. You know what I'm saying? That was the reference.
Don't ask me while I'm wilding. Yeah, it's all about delivery too, you know.
Yes.
So right, left, as RBH said, it used as an interlude. You know what I mean? Basically, having to do with the flow of the album.
Yep.
And,
Yep. Break
and
it
as
up,
we
little break.
said, as we said, this album has a really great flow to it. And now we're gonna move on to one of your favorite records, RBH. We're moving on to Blicky. And you know, with all the talk, all the 22 G's, Blicky record popping, you know, I was actually pretty excited to hear this joint as well. And you know, the beat, the beat right off the top was different. You know what I mean? It was strong.
Definitely.
Low gets going right away on this. You know, there was all types of instrumentals, all types of instruments in the production. You know what did you think right off top about Blicky that made you say it was one of your favorite?
It's a real come up record. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes you again, it makes you feel good. It's one of those. Turn it up when the sun's out. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. It's like a hood anthem almost. You know what I mean? Like the way it hit me. Like in those bars, bro. The bars again. My man said, I beg your pardon if I'm even struggling. Late nights on the corner, listening to Marvin, smoking on the garden. Shots fired. I felt my body falling. Bruh, again, catching you like you outside with your homies chilling, you listening to Marvin Gaye, you know what I'm saying, you having a good time, you know what I'm saying, you vibing. Next thing you know, pow, you just feel your body fall. After you smoking on that garden, you was feeling good, and in an instant, it was taken away from you.
Wow. Wow, man. Wow, the imagery in that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He said this, and you know, this really took me back. It made me wonder when he wrote this lyric, you know, but just I think it's more about how Dark Low looks at himself because when I had met up with Dark Low, you know, after he had got through his kidney transplant, Dark Low was in great shape, man. Dark Low's lineups were looking amazing. Like his you know what I mean? I'd never seen him with that type of a fade before. It was different. You know, now
Right.
Dark Low's doing the little braids and shit. But Dark Low goes, usually rock my own shit, no designer, but I'm in Da Vinci now, sharp lineup. But I'm in Da Vinci now, sharp lineup. You know what I mean?
See?
He makes it rhyme.
Yeah. Yeah. And the same way that you've been seeing him come up, he captured in his rhymes like he's seen it in himself too. You feel me? That's incredible. That's a real lyricist. Real lyricist. Dark Low is nice, bro.
And I wanted to ask you, RBH, at what point does a rapper usually have to get to, you know, to the point where he opts out of wearing the company gear to the designer? You know, we saw this with G Unit in the past.
When that money get right. When that money get right, that's when they stop. Yeah, well, we let the fans wear that. You know what I'm saying? But today, you know, I'm going out, going to a nice fancy restaurant. I got a nice fancy, I'm dating a movie star. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull out that designer wear. You know what I mean? You can't go in there rocking logos and all that, man. You gotta clean up sometime.
So if you were dating, let's say who was one of the big let's say you're dating Carrie Hilson, 2006, 2005, let's say, right before because she appeared on Banks's album in '06, right? So let's say '05, your G Unit, everybody put your review of Blicky right now, but you're going out to dinner now with Carrie Hilson, RBH.
Mm.
are you not going to wear the G Unit sneakers?
No. No.
Why not?
No. No. Because that's just tacky, man. Well, all right. If I'm taking a route and I'm taking a route to impress, you got to clean up for them type of events. You know what I mean? If we're going to McDonald's or something, yeah, you know, whatever. That's some old any day gear. You know what I mean? I'm representing. But if I'm trying to show out, nah, you got to get that designer, man. Got to. Got to clean up.
So Dope Piece says Blicky's is the best besides Vultures. You would technically agree, RBH.
Yeah, Blicky caught me. Blicky, yeah. I technically agree.
Appreciate you, Sean, for tuning in. Hit that like button, share this video. We're doing
Also,
excuse me, RBH. What's up?
Also, I want to say, like, this is also where the album, up until this point, the album has been really consistent, but now we're starting to rise. Not for nothing, like the later half of this album is, I would say, better than the first half. It's like one of those movies where it starts off great and it ends fantastic. You know what I mean? So right here, we're at that point where you start to see the incline. The beats are getting sharper. The lyrics are, I mean, the cadences are switching up. The rhyme schemes are switching up. It's holding your attention completely, and it's definitely stepping up the process. Just want to mark that like it's starting right now.
Lit, man. Lit. So let me see if I got anything else here on Blicky. I think I do. All right. So this really caught me, man, and I really wanted to look this stuff up. He said, I'm like nobody that he knows. Frank Nino, F it, Nicky and Casino. I'm in that Corvette. I did a Beano. They brung me fresh steak. I dropped a Cino. That really caught me, man. Why did he say? He said, nobody that he knows. Frank Nino, F it. I'm Nicky and Casino.
The rhyme schemes, and he's making movie references.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all remember Nicky and Casino. Come on, bro.
But
Nicky was a beast.
But then RBH, he's not only reminding you about who these people are, dipping it, he actually then he puts himself into the situation. He said,
Yeah.
"You brought me fresh steak. I dropped a C-no."
Woo! Because honestly, that's something we would do.
Like RBH, if we're looking at a picture, you know, like they always have those mob pictures all in like oil painting and shit. It's like Dark Low. If this was a music video, Dark Low would first be looking at it, at the painting of the mobsters, and then he would actually be in it. You know what I mean? He'd be like, then they would bring in Dark Low, fresh steak and he'd be fresh steak. I dropped the C-no
on the table. Nah, big facts, man. Yeah. And like when you make movie references like that, now it's even more of a visual because we've all seen those movies. So now we could really see what Dark Low's trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Smart lyricism, man. That's hands off, hats off to this man. This project this time around was incredible. And we only halfway through.
All right, so 1 second. Where are we going here? Oh, yeah, and I got to talk about this Tupac reference. That he actually made. You know, Tupac actually said, revenge is the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Dark Low said, revenge is better than pussy, boy, slide up on me. That's definitely a throwback to Tupac right there, man.
Definitely. But he switched it up, though, because he's not Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He's like, if you want it, come and get it. I'm ready for it. Different approach.
Yo, anybody who's messaging Dark Low trying to say some bullshit, they're not in here, man. Dark Low just hit me like, yo, man, you said I was getting 8 years. No, we're addressing what was said on the album.
Yeah, no, this is a review, bro.
This is a review of the album. So anyways, let me see. Be
around, tell him to tap in.
Oh, I wanted to ask you this, man. What did Low mean when he said, I'm like Mike when he switched his gloves? FN, make sure the bullets dipped in the blood. You remember that line when he said?
Yeah, I remember the line. I'm not sure of the reference, though. I do believe Michael Jackson did switch it up, though. He used to wear the black glove with the sparkles, and he changed it up to the white glove with the glitter. I think that's what he meant. You know what I mean? It was like a whole new, it was like a different turn for him. You know what I mean? Like I'm
I was
switching my
talking
mic
about Mike
game.
Tyson.
Could have been that too.
Hmm.
Could have been that too. Now I'm thinking about it. Wait, read the bar again, Mikey.
He said, I'm like Mike when he switched his gloves. Oh, yeah, his gloves.
Could have
FN, make
been.
sure the bullets dipped in blood.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
crazy.
I know we asking him on your next interview. Which mic were you talking about in that record?
Yeah, if there is a next interview, man, everybody's trying to shut my shit down.
Man, they gotta relax, bro. Mikey T, the truth. Report Card Radio, stand up. Holla, salute. You see what we doing?
Damn, Dope P says, damn, I wasn't even thinking Tyson facts. I thought he was talking Tyson.
I was thinking Jackson. There's a
Oh,
lot of famous mics with gloves.
these suckers.
Whatever, it's a double entendre. We'll leave it at that. So he gets double bonus points. Boom. It makes sense either way. But I still want to know which way he meant.
I'm asking low right now. I'm asking low right now, actually, you guys. I'm asking I'm like Mike when he switched his gloves.
These are my favorite hip hop questions, bro. And then when we can actually ask the artist and like get an answer immediately, bro, dissecting the rhymes is where it's at for me. You
Okay,
know what I'm saying?
not to interrupt you, RBH, but yeah, Dark Low just hit me back because somebody messaged Low and was like, "Yo, Mikey T saying you got 8 years in jail," and I was like, "What?" And I messaged him. I was like, "Nah, it's a lyric you said in borrowed time." And then he was like, "Oh," he smiley emoji. He's like, "I get it." People be trying to hate, man, just like Tony Yayo trying to hate on me, RBH. You know, with Tony Yayo not wanting to see what does Tony Yayo not want to see somebody blow up like academics from this side or something, RBH?
I don't know, man. I just think when people are bitter and within themselves, it kind of reflects on anything else that comes their way. If they ain't shining, they don't want to see nobody else shine, man. They just get stuck in their own way.
Yo, we ain't on that shit though, man.
Not at all.
Shit. We ain't talking about dudes who be getting wedgied and shit. Andy said Jordan baseball gloves. Could he have been talking
Ooh.
about
Oh,
Jordan's baseball gloves? You better
that's
be
three. That or golf.
get out of here, you guys.
Yeah,
All
these are
right,
reaches. These are reaches. We reaching. We reaching. We reaching.
all right. So we're moving on to Missing Summers with Boldy James. Let me see, man. This is the one that I actually was released second, RBH. Missing Summers featuring Boldy James was actually released as the second single. Boldy James actually grew on me. I'm not gonna lie, man, because
Really?
this is a classic beat and a classic flow to go along with it, man. You know, and especially after a shot of Hennessy and listening to this record like 3 times in a row, bro, I was just sold. I was like, yo, Dark Low got it here on his first verse. And then the homie Boldy James came in on his second verse. Low came in with a half a verse. And then Boldy James came in for a second half of a verse.
I caught that. Yeah, that was good. You know what that means, though? They were really in the studio working together. That wasn't no email back and forth joint. That was the two of them really working with their pens. Like, yo, let me hear what you got. I bet this is what I got. All right, now let's make them come together. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's how it's supposed to be.
No, I'm definitely interested in hearing how that one came together, whether Boldy James is a frequent collaborator of Harry Fraud or if it was something that happened because Dark Low wanted to work with him. So that's definitely going to be a question that I have to ask.
Speaking of Harry Fraud, man, the guitars on this one. The guitars is what immediately caught me. As soon as the beat comes on, you got that melodramatic. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I'm hooked. Here we go, Harry. Thank you again. You know what I mean? And again, the album is going up at this point. So the production and everything is stepping up. So I'm gonna like I loved everything so far, but now is where I'm gonna really start to love everything. Difference between the like and the love.
So Dark Low actually reminded me of an Arab lyric when Ab said Sun Tzu tactics, war is an art. Dark Low came on this joint and he was like, I'm a young Sun Tzu. He said he's a young Sun Tzu. So I was like, I've been meaning to study up about what this Sun Tzu tactics are, man. You know what I mean? With all the hip hop beef I'm getting in RBH, I need to utilize the Sun Tzu tactics because war is an art. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, there's an art of war, man. It's all on how you do it. Like the game of chess.
Right. Let me see. So yeah, and Boldy James was like on that Ricky Rose, because every day I hustle. Ain't no telling what's gonna come because I'm really thugging. Like the dude had a flow, man. And it caught me. It caught me after a while. At first it was a laid back flow. What did you think about the Boldy James feature, man, in comparison to 38 Spesh and Arab, if we're solely comparing it based on the feature?
Nah, Homeboy was dope, bro. This is where he was talking about his homeboy dying, how his homeboys was getting locked up. He started off by saying, I got it off the muscle, and then I was in the jungle. The way family set you up, tell me who really love you. You know what I'm saying? Like he started off there, and then he really painted the picture again about his homeboys getting locked up, about his homeboy dying, about how the feds was shaking down his homeboys and all that. That was dope, bro.
Wow.
That was dope.
Wow. Breaking news. Breaking news. RBH was right about the glove.
Michael Jackson glittery glove. I get a bonus point on my next trivia. That's because I'm the champ. What?
Wow.
Yeah, man. In the comments, give me my props. If you've been tuning in, you've been watching, I was right. This is why I'm the hip hop champ.
Wow. I just said, damn. Wow. So tell me, what did he mean now that he told us that it was the Michael Jackson gloves, RBH? Not to go back too far, but when he said, I'm like Mike when he switched the gloves, what did that mean?
Yeah, he used to have a black glove with the glitter. Then he switched it to a silver glove with the glitter. It was like a whole Michael Jackson's changing thing. Like he wanted that to be his change versus his skin color.
Was it a change was it an elevation in popularity or anything like that?
Oh, he was known for having the glove, and then when he switched the color and the side, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when like that was supposed to resonate the new change. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be his skin color or none of that. It was supposed to be the glove switch. Like this is the new Mike.
Wow. Wow, man. And what do you mean by the new Mike?
The new albums were coming out. This is around the time like History
the second season or the second not second season because there's many seasons, but like the second coming.
Right. This is around the time History dropped. The new album mixed with all the old stuff, the compilation. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that was, man, RBH, you really hit that on the head, man. You really hit that on the head, man. You really did, man. Salute to Philly. Salute to Philly for tapping in, man. Major salute. So Dark Low actually was on this joint Missing Summers, actually mentioning his new moniker, Charlie Pope. His first name is Charlie. Charlie Pope. Do you think that has enough to be a mixtape title, RBH?
Charlie Pope? Yeah. It's about him. And he does a really good job of talking about him and his transformation. He does a good job putting that in the lyrics and in the bars, bro. That's dope. That's dope. So it's like, because a lot of people ain't real in this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they become a character. But now don't get me wrong, the Dark Low persona is the persona, but it matches up with the actual man itself. You get what I'm saying? And he does a good job of talking about that. He hits it off the park. I like to be able to draw the comparisons. It makes his story more authentic. I mean, it is. We're watching it unfold in front of us.
So we're going to get into next track 8. Ani Had Withdrawals. And like you said, and I felt the same. I was like, I feel like getting closer to the end. It's like, it's where we were really getting into some serious production and some serious, story schemes here.
You pay for views. I'm pay per view. I think a K will do. That's what K would do. Yes, this is when you could say the same thing twice and it's dope. You know what I'm saying? This is when you can do that because it's two different meanings. So you get points all beyond the board. You get it for the way you said it with your cadence, and you get it on black and white if I was just reading it. Good job, bro.
Yeah, he
Good
said
job.
they stole my wave. I see I motivate. It's no debate. You pay for views. I'm pay-per-view. Yeah, man. Everybody knows pay-per-view. How many 10 million, 100 million people know pay? Like, he's saying things that people can identify with. We know about this new class of rapper that pays for views, and we know about the rappers that we grew up idolizing, that we grew up embodying, that we have literally paid for to see, to pay for their album. You know what I mean? Paid for their merchandise, things like that. It's two different calibers of artists, man. You know what I'm saying? And Dark Low is firmly putting himself with some of the greats. We had some interesting thoughts on features for Dark Low. They were all A-list features too, man, when we were doing a live a couple days ago. But yeah, I really liked Ani Had Withdrawals, man. Is there anything else you would want to say about the record that really stood out to you, RBH?
Waking up in cold sweats. I'm taking all bets. Check my gun at the door. It was all Gillette's. Razors. Razors. Hard, bro.
Ani Had Withdrawals. So why was the record actually called Ani Had Withdrawals, RBH?
You know what? I listened to it 3 or 4 times and I really wasn't sure. Maybe it's a reference based on the fact that we're all the aunties and he hasn't put out any music for
Your audio, RBH.
Hold on.
Damn, Andy's hilarious. He said RBH has got a doctorate degree on understanding lyrics. Props, Mikey T, for getting that exclusive lyric breakdown. Yeah, man, I was confused. I didn't know what glove. I really didn't know what glove Dark Low was talking about. Personally, I thought it was the Mike Tyson glove. RBH had it off rip. He knew it was the Michael Jackson glove. But somebody else in the chat said, somebody else in the chat. Look at what Dark Low, look. So, look what Low just sent me. Look at that. That's what you were talking about right there. That glove.
Boom. Boom. Billie Jean. Billie Jean.
So I had to let him know, yeah, my dude RBH actually was breaking it all down. He knew off rip. I was thinking Mike Tyson, but and then RBH, you were like, yeah, you could be 50% right. You know what I'm saying? But you, my dude, you were right on point about that, man. But Ani Had Withdrawals, we were just speaking on. And, could it have to do with the fact that so many people have, seen their family members, like decay off of using drugs and stuff like that? Could he have been looking at that?
I mean, I got an aunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Drug use in the family could be that too.
Yeah, I thought it was good, man. I thought it was a good record. One of the strongest records as well. I thought it was one of the strongest records. But what did everybody else think about Ani Had Withdrawals? I've seen a lot of people mention it in the chats.
Put it in the comments. What was your thoughts on Auntie Had Withdrawals?
Iceberg said, I thought he was talking about OJ Simpson's glove.
Hey, no, but he said Tyson. No. He said, wait. He said Mike. He said Mike. Couldn't have been OJ.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Come on, Iceberg. Bees says Freeway is the first person that I heard say the same lyric twice in a bar. RBH?
I went. What song? Bees out the trap. Let me know what song.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking, who's done that? The only thing that comes to mind is what's my man's name? Ice. Ice, the battle rapper. He was like, excuse me, he was like, use a fuck nigga. You know why I use a fuck nigga? Cause you fuck niggas. Fuck nigga. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
So that's basically Ani Had Withdrawals, y'all. Greg says dope track, dope beat, really good concept. Now we're gonna move on to the final track on the album. I'm gonna have to say my favorite track on the album, oddly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Blicky, I like Premonition, I like Ani Had Withdrawals, but Careless, just the beat. You know, I really love when they throw a female singer on a beat. You know what I'm saying? I really love that when they throw the female on the beat. It just gives it a whole nother aura to the record. So Dark Low came on the record and he's like, you know how life is, coming home, doing life bids, was in the street, but we raised our kids.
Old school, I don't know, old head tried to school me.
Yep.
I don't need that lecture. I just burnt the Tesla. Homie, keep your chest up. Like, what?
Yeah, no. He had actually said right before that, he had mentioned his new brand, Extreme Measures. He said, it's Extreme Measures. No sand, but I bring deserts. Oh, man, it was no pressure. Old head tried to school me. I didn't need a lecture. You know, man.
I just burned the Tesla.
Yep.
Fire.
Yeah, the flow is really on point on this record right here, man. And another thing, he had said they killed the boy, they could have tased the kid. Shit is never ending trying to get my act right, but I'm not pretending, going all out, and I'm not surrendering. Distinguished gentleman. You know, it showed that line stuck out to me because, you know, Dark Low is keeping up to date with everything that's going on in the world. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily just all the street stuff that he has gone through in the past that he has seen. He's going to also speak about the stuff that he's watching going on in society. You know what I mean? From kids getting shot instead of being tased.
It was this song. Yeah, it was this song where he was just like, they shot the boy. They could have used the taser. Right. That was hard, bro. This was the, yeah. It was a good intro. It was a great middle, but the ending, the finale, bro. Yeah. Because by this point in the album, he's already done captured me. You know what I mean? Like, he's already done captured me with his lyrics. He's already done captured me with what he's talking about. But as you said, now he's reflecting on actual current events, on things that's actually going down, things that he's actually seen in front of his face, in front of his eyes. And it's like, damn, bro, like, this is real. I could relate, bro. I see this outside every day.
So, you know, at the beginning, he said the lyric, you know how life is, coming home doing life bids.
Yes.
Arab was sentenced to 45 years. Ab's last sentence was 3 years. Dark Low had served 5 years. You know, in relation to that, Gucci Man was facing 2 gun charges, and he ended up getting 3 years in an amount of time that Gucci Man called manageable. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Gucci changed his whole life in jail. Started exercising, got his mind right. Sometimes some people need that.
Iceberg says, I cannot comment yet on anything. I'm going to just make an Apple account right after this live. I ain't here yet. I'm just here for the breakdown. Let me tell you, Iceberg, you're really going to love it. That's dope that you actually waited to make an Apple account to do it. Everybody else that already has the iTunes account, hit the link that's pinned up. Go support Dark Low. Let's get that shit up to number 1, you guys. Let's not even play. Let's get that album up to number 1. I feel like personally, as we've reviewed the whole album now, we can talk about it. But RBH, I feel like this has to be one of the best offerings of the year so far. This is personally the best album I've heard so far this year.
Tell you what, if you haven't checked out the album, or even if you have, I'm gonna go on my Instagram right now at Ryan Beheezy, Hyeeze. I'm gonna post a picture of me and Dark Low promoting the album. After you listen to it, leave a comment or just hit the like button, and that way I'm gonna know that you actually checked it out and that you like. Let me know. I'm gonna post that up right now when we get off this live.
All right, so RBH's Instagram is right here. RBH has actually met Dark Low a few times in the past, so he's gonna post a picture. He's gonna post a picture of himself and Dark Low. He's gonna leave the link to Dark Low's album, Borrowed Time, on his page, and he wants to personally know what everybody thought of it. So use that as a little bit of extra incentive. You know what I mean? RBH is going to give you the guys the follow back pretty much just for letting him know what you thought about Dark Low's album. And we can also support Dark Low in getting higher up on the chart. You know what I mean? I can only imagine how that feels. You're an artist, RBH, so you probably have an idea, you know, just seeing your album climb up on charts. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Man, I'm just saying, bro, even if you're not a fan of Dark Low, if you're not a fan of Harry Fraud, you're not a fan of OBH, you don't know what ARAB is, this is a great hip hop offering. So if you want to check out something new and become a fan of something new that you've never checked out, I'm telling you, this is worth it. This is a good project to invest your time into. And it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful day here. It's a beautiful day in Philly. I don't know where you at, but even if it's not a beautiful day where you at, you put this album on, it could turn into a beautiful day. It's some real hip hop, man. If you're a fan of hip hop, you'll be a fan of this album, straight up. 9 tracks of fire.
No, Iceberg. RBH just wants to hear what the people got to say about it. You know what I mean? We're about to get off of here in a few minutes, but he wants to hear what everybody has to say about Dark Low's Borrowed Time album. Now, if we're giving the album a grade, what type of grading scheme do we usually do here, RBH? Is it a 1 out of 10? It's the AB? We do the A, B, C, D. Yeah, we do the A's.
As a complete project, I got to give it a solid A. If you want a percentage, I would give it a 95%. And I'm only taking some of the points off because on the black and white, you get what I'm saying? Some of them bars could be the repeating itself without the cadence. You get what I'm saying? I still got to take points off for that, even though he gets his points back. But that's the reason why he's -5 points from my total score. I got to give my man a solid A. Solid A, 95%. My man Dark Low. Make sure you go cop that. It's not a waste of time. Definitely 4.5 mics in the source. Definitely.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to go right with you, RBH, because I can't give this project anything less than an A. I'm not going to give it an A+, and that's simply based on the fact that I needed a little bit more. You know what I mean? I needed probably about 3 or 4 more tracks to be 100%. My grade would have to be about like a 94, 93, 94, something around those. Right with you, man. You know, I think this was a great album. My only thing is I would have liked another 4 to 5 records on it. It is labeled as an EP. It's 24 minutes, so it's a quick listen. You can literally listen to it while going somewhere, and then you can listen to it while coming back. That's another positive aspect of it, man. It's another, and I'm looking forward to hearing. I'm looking forward to hearing what comes next from Dark Low. You know what I mean? With Havoc.
Definitely.
With Havoc. Actually, yeah. So I'm going to take this up to. I'm going to take this up to a 96. Actually,
That's an A+.
That's an A+. Yeah, I was thinking about taking this up to a because I don't know if I'm gonna have to take this up to an A+. Actually, gonna bump it up to a 97 because honestly, you guys, yeah, I'm giving it an A+, man. I'm taking it.
Where's the bonus points coming from? Let me know, Mikey. Talk to me.
The bonus points are coming from the fact that I don't know if Dark Low's next projects are going to be as good as this. You know, I think you know, we got a VDon project coming up. We got a Havoc project coming up, and he's also got a project that he's working on with some of his young bulls. He's got the Goon and the Crook as well. So he's got a number of projects coming up. Will they be as good as Borrowed Time? I don't know. And honestly, I'm going to say Borrowed Time was Dark Low's best project since well, you can't really Dark Low's best project since The Testimony. I'm going to say this was better than Timeless, and I'm going to say it was better than Bucket List. I was really impressed with this album, man.
This is also some Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg type of chemistry here too. Like, let's not forget, like, I personally think Dark Low working with Harry Fraud, that's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like that's a complete peanut butter and jelly combination sandwich right there. You know what I'm saying? Something marvelous to get your mouth watering, not to quote Ghostface, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bruh, they sound good together. His cadence and his beats, perfect chemistry, man. I've never heard Dark Low sound so good.
What up, Rizzle the Kid? Appreciate you for tapping in. So yeah, B says it gets an A. I'm taking my grade up to a 97. I'm giving him 3 additional points from a 94 to a 97. I'm giving it an A plus just because, guys, like we gotta give out these grades while the projects are here in front of us. I'm not sure if Dark Low is gonna, until he comes back, maybe with Harry Fraud again. I don't know if him and V-Don are going to be able to top this. Dark Low had also said that he has 4 records to go with Benny the Butcher. He's got 4 records ready with Benny the Butcher. Potentially that could be a tape as well. But I'm putting the bar high, man, with this borrowed time. I'm putting the bar high.
I still disagree. I feel like after listening to these 9 tracks, I feel like my man's just getting started. I feel like he's going to come out with a whole nother. I feel like my man just getting started. Like, this is his doggy style, bro. He ain't even dropped his Godfather yet. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, about to do it. You got to be real though, RBH. Maybe the fact that Harry Fraud is all over the production brings it up from an 87 to a 97.
Oh no, yeah, okay. Now, all right. If we're gonna break it down like that, Harry Fraud, he gets an A plus. He gets the whole 100%. He didn't slip. He didn't falter. I didn't feel like there was no throwaway beats on it. The my -5 comes from Dark Low's lyrics. Although he was captivating, although he caught me, he double-lined it. You get what I'm saying? And on paper, it don't fly. Through the cadence, it does. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. But I still got to take away the 5. It's not a bad thing. He killed it. We've already discussed this. Like, he killed it. But
no. But what I'm saying is, you basically, for that extra 5 points, you would have wanted just a few more fresh original lyrics rather than repeated lines.
That's all. And and we know why he did the repeated lines. He succeeded with them through the cadence, more so than the actual black and white what you're reading. You get what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I mean? The second time he did it, it was a double entendre. So it was cool. You know what I mean? With the what was it? The K bar. You know what I'm saying? Killed it twice with the K bar. But the first time around, not so much.
We could have also misunderstood the lyric as well, though.
You ain't lying. That's why I wish he was in here. I wish we could bring him in here, man. I would personally like to talk to him about this. Like, that, incredible job. If you're watching, bro, incredible job. Post it on Instagram. I'm gonna tag you in it. Like, yo, bro, good job, man.
Cool. Right there. That's why this album gets an A plus from me. Dope P said this is gonna be a classic for years to come.
I'm tired of that though. And Mikey T, that's where I feel you. Cause like, yo, I'm so tired of albums that we look back on and being like, yo, that was a sleeper. That was a sleeper. Yo, this is hot. Like, no, appreciate it while it's here, man. Cause tomorrow ain't promised today. And that's real. Give people their flowers while they're here. That's some serious pen game. That's a real MC. Salute to Dark Law. I can't wait to catch you live, my G. Okay. And that's really what that's for me.
Iceberg has a big point right here. He said, I ain't think that Low could top Ron Harvey, but he proved me wrong with Bucket List. Don't underestimate Low, Mikey. Yo, that's a good point, man. You know, with Low really coming up from the Bucket List, from the Ron Harvey, Low always tries to excel with his music. So, yeah, I don't think anything's stopping him. Like, to offer up 9 records to us like this, just got to make you wonder what else he already has in the stash.
Trying to tell you, my man, Dark Low, salute, OBH, stand up.
Khalif 215 says, nah, it's good. It sounds like an album-ready Low, but I won't say it was better than everything from Testimony up until now. Timeless, Bucket, and Prophecy was crazy. Yeah, I do like Timeless, Bucket List. I still got to go back and listen to Prophecy, which I believe was an EP. But I'm gonna put Dark Low's the mainstream lyricism that he was using in this one above those. Me personally, I think he's gone up from those projects. Triple Beam says, hands down, nobody can see Low right now. Are you getting that from his lyrics, RBH? That nobody can see him? Is it different? Is it different than anything you ever heard? Is Dark Low like anything you've ever heard?
You know, I got to break it down. Like, hip hop ain't just one category no more. We got so many different types of hip hop. But if we're talking about that gangster hip hop, like that 50 that I grew up on, like that early J, that DMX, you know what I'm saying? That Gully, yes. And then because a lot of singles been dropping, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of projects been dropping. Like we got not Kendrick, we got J. Cole and we got Kodak. You get what I'm saying? But we haven't really gotten any really full projects other than that. And this right here stands the test of time. This right here is hard.
Right.
It's hard.
Low been spitting. Mike B says shots ringing with 38 Spesh is my favorite on the tape.
Yeah, 38 Spesh is the beast, man. Salute to that guy. 38 Spesh, stand up.
Yeah, 38 Spesh made a fan. Well, Chase Moolah, you're going to have to rewind the video to the start. We actually did a full review of Dark Low's Borrowed Time album today.
Make sure you check it out, my G.
Yep. But yeah, man, appreciate you for tapping in, RBH, man. Definitely had a live show. Let's open up the chat though for some questions. I'm about to roll up, but we're gonna open up the chat for some questions. Why is the title Dark Low reveals the feds want to give him 8 years? That's actually what Dark Low addressed on the intro track on Daily Prayers is where Dark Low actually addressed that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Bert Castro sends a shout out your way, RBH.
It's good, my guy. Follow me on IG, bro. Stay in touch with me. We could talk. We could link. I think it's very important that you meet your internet friends. For real. Grow. Know what I know. And I know what you know. That only gonna make us bigger and better. Feel me?
Andy asked, RBH, what do you think about these young rappers today as far as lyrics?
Some care. Some of them care, but a lot of them, man, it's a vibe. Like once you understand that the beat is selling the record, you don't have to try as hard. You know what I'm saying? You just have to complement the beat with your lyrics. Half the time you're taking half bars off, you're taking half lyrics off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the lazy approach, but it works. And I'm not gonna lie, I like it when there's a time and a place for it. Like I was saying earlier, there's different type of hip hops. There's gangster hip hop, there's club hip hop, there's love hip hop, there's rappity rap hip hop, there's trap hip hop. You know what I'm saying? There's all different types of hip hop. We can't even just be defined in one genre anymore. We're like 100 genres inside of our own. You get what I'm saying? And it works. Don't get me wrong. Like you want to call it mumble rap, you want to call it young rap, simple, you know what I mean? Whatever, bro. I love Ray Sermon. Like I love Future. I love 21 Savage. I love them all. But there's a time and a place for it. You know what I'm saying? And not to bring it back to this, but when I want to hear some hardcore gangster, I check out an album like this with Dark Low and Harry Fraud. You feel me?
RBH, just judging, because we can only speculate on this, but just judging based on what you've heard with this album, judging based on being an artist yourself, any idea when the next project from Dark Low would be dropping? How long does he need to let this thing work for, in your opinion, as an artist?
3 to 6 months.
3
Depends. Like, like there's artists that like to okay, let's put this out there first and foremost. There's no one way to get it. You get what I'm saying? Like you can strike while the iron's hot and play yourself off, or it can work. An example that would be 2 Chainz. When 2 Chainz signed with Def Jam, he was dropping album after mixtape after album after mixtape, and he was succeeding. But there's a lot of people that'll do that and it don't work. You get what I'm saying? So it's like there's no one true formula to follow. But in this case, it's all on what he want to do, man. You know what I mean? Like he could wait for his next headline. But I think the album's already done. Personally, like he'll probably put some finishing touches on it. You know what I'm saying, before he actually puts it out. But it's probably whatever his next move is. He's probably already halfway through it. Because by the time we hear about it, I mean, if you're smart, and I think Dark Low's a smart dude. Like when you plant one foot, you already got your half a foot in another spot. You get what I'm saying? So you can keep it moving. Putting all your eggs in one basket. What you want to do? You want to get in the game and make one footstep? No, you want to travel. You get what I'm saying? So to us, it could be like, damn, he did this overnight, but he might have had these albums done a minute ago. You know what I mean? It's all when you get the money right to put the promo up. Come on, man, it's a business.
Iceberg says RBH is a little late on 38 Spesh. His first track was Styles P feature about 6 years ago. He been low-key buzzing since, but I'm glad he respects his craft.
Yo, Iceberg, send it to my Instagram. Send me the link to the track on my Instagram. Send it in my DM so I can check that out. Appreciate you, bro.
RBH, do you think Low can compete with New York rappers?
He doesn't have to compete. He's in a league of his own. He's a Philly rapper. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to compete. That's a whole different wave. That's a whole different sound. You don't really gotta compete. I just think you can, but definitely, yeah. Okay, can he compete? So we're talking charts. Like, can he be up there? Absolutely. You could like a Jadakiss, like you could like a Dark Low.
He already is up there on the iTunes chart, and everybody hit that link. Hit that link that's pinned right now so we can support Dark Low and get him higher up on those charts, you guys. Jason Gibbons says, Mikey, where's Rosewood at? Rosewood is actually in the studio tonight with Razor, and they're banging out a very exclusive feature for Razor's EP, the Big EP, man. So stay tuned for that.
Shout out my guy Rosewood.
And another one you got to check out, RBH, is Benny the Butcher and 38 Spesh's Stabbed and Shot tape.
Oh, my man Nick. Yo, good look, bro.
Yep. You definitely got to check that out, man.
Send me a link in my Instagram if you get a chance, bro. I want to check that out. I just want to be in touch with y'all. You feel me? Like, I want to touch the people.
That's crazy. Johan in Love says 38 and Cool G Rap got a full mixtape together.
All right, so let's do 38. Been around for a minute. Okay. Cool G Rap. My guy. Okay. I'm with it.
Hell yeah, let me see. Iceberg said, nah, it's all love. Salute. I'm going to try to find it. I understand y'all from out of town.
Yeah, you from the city, bro. You two-hand touch on the whole game. You feel me? Like, hey, I'm catching up. And that's real.
I need to move out there, man. I need to move to New York, man. Take this shit to the next level.
Mikey, you're going to succeed wherever you at, bro.
Let me see. Triple Keem says, Benny and Spesh together ain't effing with Low, in my opinion. Whoa! Oh!
Okay.
That's the album I was talking about earlier, RBH. You remember
how you feel?
Trust in Sopranos? You know what I'm saying? He says, Benny and Spesh together ain't effing with Low, in my opinion. Their album wasn't as exciting. Yo, Triple Beam. You see, that's what I like to read. Like, stuff like, not about saying their album's better than theirs, but saying that the album was exciting. You know what I mean? That's the type of response that I like to hear. Yo, listening to that album was exciting. Listening to that album, I couldn't stop. I listened to it from track 1 to 9. You know what I mean? I was captivated. Shit like that. These are the responses that we're looking for.
Right. Absolutely. Hip-hop questions, man. Like, you know what I mean? Get into it. Don't get me wrong. Like, what they go through in real life and all that, like, yeah, that pulls you in. That makes headlines. That's all dope. But what really does it for me, what does it for us, is the music. It's about the music at the end of the day. We're fans of people that know how to write songs and put them to hot beats and record them and put them out. And we become fans when it's dope and it's authentic.
Right. It's just great to see that Dark Low hasn't let up, man. You know, he dropped Borrowed Time. He dropped Borrowed Time for everyone. I didn't get to ask you, man. What were your thoughts overall on the title of the album, Borrowed Time?
It's kind of sad. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of like Biggie, you know, I'm like Ready to Die. You get what I'm saying? Like Borrowed Time, like what you trying to say? Like, you lucky? Like you shouldn't be allowed to be here to give us this gift that you got. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of sad to me, but it's dope. Like again, it's captivating. That's the name of the movie.
Almost like you know, he's out of jail right now, you know what I mean, on house arrest. So this is like he was supposed to be in jail. So this is sort of borrowed time,
Right.
you know, but
Right.
he has all of his issues, the kidney issues. He caught COVID while he was in
Right.
jail.
That's what I'm saying. All that. Like, yeah, like it's sad. You know what I mean? Like it's sad, but it works.
But yeah, we definitely appreciate. Oh shit. Oh shit. Someone just hit me up and said, I used to not like you, but I respect you for standing up for yourself. You see, like a lot of people, RBH, like
And
they
because they don't know you.
yeah,
You know?
exactly. But I really appreciate you tapping in, man. I appreciate you coming in and doing the album review. Next week, obviously, we're going to do another album review. Might have to do J. Cole's album if we don't dive into something from the past.
Or Kodak.
Yeah, we could do Kodak's album, man. I'm sure he's taking a couple shots at a couple different rappers on there.
Shout out 21 Savage. He dropped that Spiral project too.
Okay. And he had the single that was featured in Saw.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that, man. I'd like to see 21 Savage start to thrive again.
21 is my guy, bro. You know my list. You know my list. He definitely up there.
Nah, RBH is sturdy. And Texavelli says Daily Prayers and Blicky are my favorite tracks on Borrowed Time. All right, guys, that'll pretty much do it for us tonight. RBH, will you let everybody know how they can contact you on social media? And don't forget to let the people know that you're the hip hop trivia battle champion.
Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Ryan B. Easy Heat. Homie coming straight from the M City. RBH for short for y'all that don't know me, but just getting to know me. So now you know the introduction. All right, check me out, man. I'll be on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. All you got to do is follow me. That's at Ryan B. HYEE. That's a double E. ZE. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow me. I follow back, interact, all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even mean to rap. Mess me up. Report Card Radio, Shut Your Mouth Music. You know what it is, man. Stand up. Make sure you follow me. I got you.
Guys,
Unapologetic. Coming soon.
Everybody can follow RBH right now. Stay in tune. He's got a new album called Unapologetic. He's going to follow you all back as well. He wants to keep the conversation flowing. But I want everybody in here, when we log off, I want you all to hit the Hip Hop Trivia Battle episode 5. I want you guys to check out RBH versus It's Matic in my new show, the Hip Hop Trivia Battle. It's great. RBH, tell everybody a little bit about the Hip Hop Trivia Battle before we get up out of here for the night.
Man, yo, y'all got to make sure you check it out. Okay, so normally what me and my homeboy do, right? Or me and my homeboys, I should say, because I already done did it. But a lot of times, the questions that I lose, I still don't be remembering. So it's still fun for me too, but I don't really interact as much. So what we do is, you know what I'm saying, we listen to it, and then we pause it before me or the opponent are allowed to speak the answer. You get what I'm saying? We pause it, and then we all think to ourselves on what the answer might be or could be. If I know it because I got it right, I ain't going to say nothing. But if I really don't remember, then you know what I'm saying? But either way, man, I suggest y'all do it, man. So listen to the hip hop trivia. Make sure y'all watch it. And while y'all watching it, just pause it in between the answers and see if you could guess the answer. And if you could guess the answer, leave a comment. Let me know if you got it right or wrong. You feel me? It's dope, man. It's a lot of fun. Mikey T clever with these questions, man. Sometimes he just straight up, man. He just straight up stumped me. You know what I mean? Like it's not easy. It's not scripted. It's not planned. It's all random, and it's fun because even if you lose, if you get an answer wrong, you get to learn. You know what I'm saying? If you get an answer right, we get to talk about how you know it's right, where you heard it from, your experiences with the record. You know what I mean? It's all hip hop, baby. Make sure y'all come and check it out.
It's a great new show. I hope everybody in here checks it out, man. Drop a comment, like he said. Throw the answers in if you knew them. You know what I'm saying? But support the channel, man. We appreciate everybody staying in tune for the commentaries, for the reviews. This was our first Dark Low album review. Who knows? We might have to go back in and do some of his other ones, like the Ron Harvey Jr. Might have to do the testimony. You know what I mean? But this was our first Dark Low album review. We've actually reviewed a few G-Unit albums. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for whatever we do next, man. Yes, Berto. RBH does rap. RBH, man, before we get out of here, you want to bust something out for the people?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Why not? Why not? Yo, let's get it. You got that funny money, steady asking for a front. With them hoes trying to stunt, AP's in your blunt. I smoke ridiculous, inhaling that deliciousness, grinding up that stickiness. Got haters filled with fickleness. Your girl be acting devilish, boned her like a skeleton. We just left Bradley's in the coop. She pop it limitless. Lingerie's a fetish, big booty, no blemish. Drilled it like a dentist. Boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom Paris. On these hoes' agenda, fake sugar, that's that splendor. Milkshake like vanilla. I gave her that Nutella. Swag is too authentic. I come highly recommended. Don't care if you offended when your whole lifestyle is rented. Salute or shoot the captain. No, I'm about that action. Drake in the booth with dark skin. Mace when he murdering rapping. What behind the ears don't set trip. They grown till you ask them who they live with. Yo, make sure you follow me on IG, man. Let me know how you like that rhyme. Let me know how you like it. If you don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, let me know. If you rap, then maybe we can get some popping together. You know what I'm saying? Nobody too Hollywood for that. You know what I'm saying? Try to make some music. Let's get it. You got some beats. You know what I'm saying? You like them bars? You want me to get on them? Let's get it. Hit me up. Let's go. Hip hop, baby. That's what it's all about. Community.
That's right.
No bougie.
Right. And if anybody in here isn't following me on Instagram, if anybody in here isn't actually following me, I will follow you guys back right now. Follow Mikey T for a follow back on the gram, and I will follow you all back immediately. Again, I really appreciate y'all for tapping in on our album review of Dark Low. We went over various lyrics, you know what I mean? We went over all the features. We gave our opinion on the production, man. I really think we covered this album really solid. RBH gave it a 95. I gave it a 97. I gave it an A+ because honestly, I don't know if we're going to get Borrowed Time 2 or what we're going to get next from Dark Low and Harry Fraud. So I want to give it its flowers while I have the opportunity to, if this is the only Harry Fraud Dark Low project we have, you know.
But I think he's gonna come harder. I think my man's only getting started. I think he's finally found his footsteps. He's finally found he's climbing up the mountain. You know what I'm saying? He's been struggling. He's been struggling the whole time, and he's finally found his grip, and he's about to pull himself all the way up. Feel me? Like he about to be on some Tom Cruise.
Iceberg said, "Hold up, that man just said Nutella in his rap. Bonus points."
My man, you listen. Okay, my man,
I had to toss it. Blicky on me. I had to toss it.
Got to.
Now, yo, that's not like Dark Low is saying that he went and tossed his gun. He's talking about something that has been said hundreds of times in thousands of times. People have talked about doing that. He's relating the stories that are out there in the world, man. That's what songs are all about.
Yeah, he I mean, it's possible. I mean, I don't know. I'm not,
No, let's just be honest, man. In all of these movies that he's talking about, Casino, all of these movies, Goodfellas, all of these movies, American Gangster, whatever crime show, the people are tossing a weapon into the damn river. You know,
that's my point. And that's my whole point. Like sometimes you got to toss the blicky. Sometimes it goes south and you got to toss that shit because you get caught with that shit.
In a movie, every time you got to toss the blicky, man.
Every time.
RBH said, I remind him of O-Dog.
That's my guy. I love the Red State.
Bert Texavelli said, second verse on Blicky deserves a Grammy.
I think so. I think so. Definitely. It's up there, man. It's up there, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Fast Eddie, Ani Going Through Withdrawals is actually a song on the album. Peace and love. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you all for tuning in tonight, though, man. Stay tuned for our next review. Stay tuned for the next hip-hop trivia battle. Everyone go watch the episode. I got it pinned if you haven't seen it yet. Major salute. Go look at Borrowed Time. It is available now.